Hi everyone, this is Penny. Today is March the 18th. I want to show you some items I completed and some new items I purchased. So let's get started. First off, we have this baby blanket. I finished this one. This is relatively small. Calvin's here. Up, Calvin. Back as far as you can. Thank you. So this is made with Bernat baby yarn. Something really small and light and airy. Really nice. Newborn or just in a car if you're going out. So down there you see the blue. So I had for a boy in mind. So that was a simple, easy project to make. And it didn't take long. It took a couple of hours. Moving right along. I think it was a week ago. I had found 2 boxes of Harrisville yarn, and I told you that these was my school colors, green and gold. And I don't have the label. Willow yarn. Can't tell you the color, but I never worked with willow before because it and I wasn't too excited to work with it because it had skinny and thick pieces. And as I was crocheting, I really started liking it because it made the stitches look similar to the puff stitch. So I'm happy I tried it, and I will order more. I have a couple more colors that was in the box. And the next time I place an order at Harrisville, I would definitely order more. I made this very wide and long so I can double it around my neck or the person who purchased it, and it can go up in the back of your head to cover your ears. Very soft, really nice. It has wool contents in it. Again, that's willow from Harrisville. This is another small blanket. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember when I finished this. This total blanket is, I'm prepared with one sweet roll. The colorway is Pink Swirl, if you can see that. I hope this thing is not crooked. Pink Swirl. So I'm not sure when I finished this. Not sure at all. Calvin's acting like he forgot something today. Stretch it, please, sir. Thank you. And you try to go back. Your arm, yeah, there you go. So they can see the middle. So that's pretty, really pretty. And 2. I think this was 2 cakes. I didn't do well on housekeeping with keeping my information. So this is something for your lap. Cool nights. You can use if you don't need a heavy blanket. In the car, when the air conditioner is on, can protect your knees. So, really like it. Came out pretty. How wide would you say that was? 60? Well, I'm going to fold this up about 45. I'll fold this up while you're thinking. Okay, moving right along to the next item. Whew, down to end. This was funny. This one right here. this one right here, this is a little funny. I was out shopping. No, don't untangle it. Please keep it together like this. I was out shopping, and I usually, when I'm shopping, I usually take my labels, and I usually put them in my pocketbook. So if I'm out shopping, if I've used up an item, I can pick it up while I'm in the store. Well, the last 2 times I was out, I did not have any of my labels with me. I just had them in the basket. So, hence the problem when you don't write down what you used, or you don't bring them to the store with you. So I didn't bring them to the store with me, and as I was working on the yarn, I ran out of soft rose. Soft rose I ran out of. So this is the soft rose. And that delayed the project. Let me tell you, this was 3 different colors. And we have a soft rose and a soft pink. This is a soft pink. This is the soft rose. See, that's why I like the baskets. You can keep all your items in the basket. And the ombre I used. And then I use Karen 1 pound. And unfortunately, I put the tape. This is Rose Sombre. Oh, also I have white in there as well. And this is Stitch Studio. So I have 3 Stitch Studio, Super Saver Ombre, and Karen. All those in this blanket. Oh, excuse me. This is a very large blanket. My intentions was, if it was used for the blanket can be used, it can't be used for infants because it's too heavy, but it can use to be put in the crib or the toddler bed, or it can be placed on the floor as an area to keep clean for the baby to lay on. You can do it like that. But what I had in mind a little bit older girl, maybe anywhere from 8 on up. And excuse me, I put the ruffles on it. Now, what I did with the ruffles, because I knew it was going to be very time consuming, so I went around each stitch and I put 3 single double crochets in each stitch. And the second round, I did 2 double crochets in each stitch. So that gave me that tight ruffle. So I didn't have to make, before when I did, I had to go around twice. So I thought about it and I got smart. I created a ruffle from the beginning by doing 3 single crochets into each stitch. Then I came back around and did 2 double crochets in each stitch, and that was it. So again, this is what it looks like. Why is mine straight like this and yours is not? That's because how you stand it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking to Calvin. So there you go. You have that beautiful center. And You have 3 colors of Stitch Studio, Karen, and 1 Super Saver. Very nice. So it delayed the blanket because I did not take my yarn bands to the store with me. I didn't take them to the store with me. Okay, what I have next is this. I have finished pot holders, and I made a couple of dish rags to match. So to stand out with the colors with the pot holder. Now let me tell you about the pot holder. This is 100% cotton. You will not find this in your big box stores. This item comes from Harrisville. This is the box right here. See if I can get closer with the name. See, that's the name. And it's what you call a Pot Holder Pro. Some of you may be familiar with them. Some of you may not. For those of you who have never seen this, I'll show it to you. The other day I finished this pot hole. I didn't take it off the loom because I wanted you to see what it looks like before I take it off. So, let me show you the company name a little better. Harrisville Design. Harrisville Design. I think they out of New Hampshire. Harrisville, New Hampshire. That's where they out of. So in this booklet they give you, they cater a lot to the children, but of course adults can use it. And the large pot holder, it's a finish as an 8x8, although the metal ridge down here, can you see, is a 10. But once the pot holder comes off the loom, it measures as an 8x8. And it's high quality, 100% cotton. There is so many ideas, so many things that you can make from this. Kids with pocketbooks and all different types of scarves they make and sew them together. And they have different bags of color. They specialize in holiday colors. And they have bags, different sizes of bags. So if you purchase one, you can purchase the one for, I think it's a 7 and a 10. And then they give you pot holder designs. So you can actually go online and you can design use the free program to design your pot holder. So if you're taking something out of the oven, 375, 450, you have to make sure it's 100% cotton. Please don't use no polyester for making no pot holder. I strongly suggest you do not do that because cotton holds heat. So in the box, let me tell you what comes in the box. I didn't just get this. I had this almost 2 years now. So this is what comes in the box when you receive the box. You get the loom and you get enough loops to make 2 pot holders. And you get all of the needed items. And this is the crochet hook. So when you take it off the loom, it comes off as if you're making a single crochet all the way around. It's very easy to come off the loom. So again, This is the one I made the other day. I didn't take it off because I wanted you to see what it looks like. Those colors are very vibrant. This is high quality cotton. I'll put that in a box and let me show you. Let me show you how I buy my cotton. Oops. This is how I buy my cotton. I buy my cotton bulk. It says 5 pounds. This one happens to be the bright color. Yeah, you can see that. And these are the colors. This one, this pro size, which is the 10 by 10, this makes 25 pot holders. So if you're trying to sell these, you have to try and get your money back. So you have to do your math. Actually, when my family come over, I have to hide them because they tend to snatch them out of my hand as I'm making them. Also, it's another size. I picked this size up from Amazon the other day. I don't normally go to Amazon. I normally go to Harrisville to buy my cotton loops. But I just wanted to see, I was comparing prices. So this bag right here, this is a smaller bag. You can get 2 pot holders out of this small bag. And I think it was $7. I think it was $7. But the reason why I bought it, I was not going to make a whole white pot holder. I wanted to mix it in. But Harrisville, they have a bigger size than this that makes 7 or 8. So I suggest you just go online there. And it's Harrisville.com. And check them out. See if it's something you'd be interested in. Don't be alarmed by the prices. It's just because it's good quality. Okay. Moving on. How many minutes are we? 17. I got the new Crochet World. Seems nice. I didn't go through it yet. Got it I think I got it on Saturday. Just want you to know that it's on the stands if you're interested. And this is April edition. I was at Joann's the other day. And Heidi. This is the Heidi. She's on crochet. She's in the crochet, craft world. And they had marked this down. It was $15. They marked it down to $7.99. And I had the family and friends 25% discount off this. And I'm telling you, I wasn't thinking, but I should have brought every last one that they have because I could have gave them away to all my friends on my channel as gifts. And I blew that. I really did. It's 4 pieces in here. Look how mega that one is. I got this whole thing. I'm thinking about $5. $5. And it's pretty. Look at that black and white. Also, what you can do, I didn't even know until looking at it now, this turns into a gift for somebody. See, I really blew that. I apologize to everybody who probably wanted this. I have another one. I have a couple of them, but I really like this one. And for that, I paid so much more money for my other ones, and I had to buy them two at a time. They only came 2 in a set, and this one is 4. So that was really nice. This is something I found on Amazon that I brought for Calvin. Give him something to do. This is called Landmarks Scratch Off Nightscapes. So basically what this is, if you ever played the scratch off, if you gamble, if you don't gamble, that's probably a good thing. Because if you do yarn and gambling, that's a whole big problem. So basically, in the back of the book, they give you this scratch off pen. And got sunlight. You see that picture right there? That's the Crendon Russia. Is that what that is, Calvin? Yeah, that's the Russia. Oops, drop Calvin picture. Oh, I can easily get it. Okay, so basically what you do, I'll be right there. Give me a second. Let me just get one. Here go the Eiffel Tower. Hold on, I don't want to mess up Calvin's book. Okay, so it starts out like this. And these are, I wouldn't say wonders of the world. This is just beautiful landscape. So it basically starts out like this. And then you take this and you scratch over the black part. Right? Calvin said the gray part. Scratch over the gray. Yep, you're right. You scratch over the gray part. And when you scratch over the gray part, it starts revealing a different coloration of the picture. And as you can see here, which is what Calvin said is the gray part, you scratch off in here. You don't color outside the line. You don't scratch off outside of the line. And as you work it through, you reveal the picture. He said he likes it. I think it's really nice. Give you something to do. Let me put his pen back. There's a holding spot in the back of it. If I didn't say this, I bought this from Amazon. Very inexpensive. It's the scratch off, landscape scratch off. Got a glare. And this was one of the items that he actually finished. Leaning Tower of Pisa? Yes. Okay. So this is the one he actually finished. In bed, making a mess. Be honest. I have to tell you something. Okay, so he wanted me to show you his new stuff that he had received. Also, I went on Amazon and I found the pens because I didn't like how the pen felt in my hand. So I went and I found these. So this is feels more like a pencil. So when you scratch it off, you have a little bit more control. So, and Calvin said that, and it has two ends. Oh, it has two ends to really get into the delicate areas. Because you have to try and stay in line. Don't scratch off the black part, only the gray part. Oh, excuse me. I also picked up this package for Amazon for Calvin. Mainly I was going after the brush, but I'm going to send this back because I have a makeup brush that'll take care of that. So I don't need the kit. So if you find this interesting, you want to keep it, then that'll be added accessories for the scratch off. I don't need it. I already have these, so I have a makeup brush that I'm not using, so I can give to Calvin. Here go the other one. Is that mandalas for meditations? I read some of this, and it says as you're scratching it off, it has a soothing effect. So I didn't get far with this one because I wanted to try it. See? This is all that I have completed. But it is very meditating. It's the same thing with coloring. If you like to color or paint or crochet, you get the same type feeling. And this is a lot of several. Again, in the back, you still have that scratch off. It houses there in the back. This is really nice construction, hard cardboard, so you don't have to worry about it being damaged. So here goes some of the pictures. Oh, that's pretty. It looks like hearts. See, this is why I don't like to be in the camera, because you're looking at me and trying to look at what I'm trying to show you. And then the camera goes fuzzy, and then I'll start waving my hand. And plus, you don't get to see my pajamas I'm in either. So that's good. Yep. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so check it out. Maybe this will be something you're interested in. That's the name, Amazon. And you scratch it off. If anyone in your family is addicted to scratch off, buy them a couple of those. In between their big wins, they'll have something to do. Okay. The last thing. This is the last thing I got. Can you see this box? Yeah. I received this on Saturday. And this is called the Easy Weaver. And this again is from Harrisville Design. So when they first made this, it's called the Easy Weaver A. And it was designed for kids, so they could make their scarves and hats, things of that nature. Well, as the years went on, the Weaver won 4 awards. So they decided to increase the size of it and named it the Easy Weaver B. And this is the one I have, the Easy Weaver B. And this is larger than the first one. It's a 18 by 6 by 18. And this is a rigid heddle right in here. I'm learning. What you see right here is how actually it was shipped to me. It was shipped in another cardboard box, very sturdy. And it had on top of the box, if it is damaged, do not accept it, because it's handmade carpentry. And this was some heavy glue. It was sealed. So I had to take it apart. I didn't want to spend 15 minutes while you were looking at me trying to get this glue off there. Very quality box. Well packaged. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Is this it? So this is actually how it was shipped. You have some out there, I think it's the Ashford. And I don't know if the Ashford is better than this, but if you go on YouTube, that's mostly the videos you're going to find for this. For the heddle rigid. For the rigid heddle. But with the Ashford, some of them you have to put together yourself. And you have to be able to put your yarn on the weaver. This came assembled, and the yarn was on it. It was, I'm sorry, my shuttle. Yarn was on the shuttle. I have 2 sticks. They actually started a couple of rows for me. And I have enough wool to make the scarf. And that's the picture of the scarf right here. So they gave me enough wool for that. Let me show you. Here you go, Caroline. Okay, see if I can turn this around. I don't think they can see it because it's so flat on the table. Bear with me. I'm going to have to turn this thing up. Okay. Came with it, I have my booklet. Again, there goes the Harrisville Design. I have my booklet. This is just some more advertisement. And then I have project booklet. things I can make, and it's in black and white, so it's not fun. Basically, you make scarves, table runners, mug coasters, placemats. So I just really just want to start out simple. I'm interested in the scarves and the table runners and the placemats. So this is a project book. Also, I printed some things out online so I can get to understand my project much better, and the weaver much better, because I had to read it. Hold on one second. This says it's about Harrisville design. Woodland yarn has been spun in the mills of Harrisville for over 200 years. Harrisville Design is a family-owned company proud to carry on their textile tradition in the manufacture of fine woodland yarns, weaving looms, and award-winning friendly loom. And the products are for kids and adults. So check them out. They have beautiful yarn. If you're not interested in any of these gadgets, they have beautiful cotton, wool, alpaca. So go online. You may find some yarn that you're interested in as well. Okay, let me show you. Can you pick this up on that side, please? Wait, hold it, Calvin. So you see if we can pick it up and show you. Okay, put it down, please. I want to turn it that way. Yeah, okay. Then I can try and tilt it so they can see it. Okay. So this is the shuttle with the long. See, they did. Let me see if I can bring it closer. It's not going to hurt it. It's okay if that comes down. That's okay. That's what you call beating it, where you get the yarn to come down and it's in a weaving position. Yeah, you can see it much better right here. See that? So they did a couple of rolls for me when they sent it to me, and I think I did 5. I didn't want to do as much because I wanted to show you in the true form, true fashion how it was sent to me. Let me see, turn it over. That's the bottom. Very nice construction. What kind of wood you say this is?
Soft pine.
Calvin thinks it's soft pine. So it's about 10 to 12 pounds. Let me see if I can turn it upside down again. Up in the air. Yeah. So, okay. So, I am very happy about this weaver. I'm just learning to crochet knit, so I can probably finish a scarf with this much quicker. It is a learning curve. I have to do some more reading because I have to find out how do I tie the yarn once I'm finished with the scarf. And I think that's it. How many minutes? Ooh, 34. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Appreciate you listening. And I hope you found some items that you may be interested in ordering. Thank you. Enjoy your day and happy crochet.